Welcome, friend. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm Agatha, and today is the 12th of February. And I just released my latest video that I posted where I went through all of my whips and decided whether to frog or finish them. And I recorded that video about a week and a half. No, that was the first day of February when I recorded it. So that was 2 weeks ago. And I have frogged some projects already. So like this is some of the poncho. I've got like 8 skeins out of that gray and maroon poncho. I did frog the white cardi with the short sleeve that I almost kept, and I was right. It was very frustrating yet very satisfying to completely frog that yarn. But I haven't really worked on any of the projects that I wanted to keep to finish. I don't know why. I think I was feeling some sort of way with starting any new projects. I did try to start one. I actually did a swatch using this yarn that I bought very recently, but I wasn't able to hit gauge. And then I also felt like it is not the right time to work on the project that I want to make with that yarn because I should really just be working on my whips right now. As soon as I finished editing that video and posted it on YouTube and it's waiting for it to upload, it felt like something became unplugged. And now I feel so excited to be working on this stuff. So today I had one meeting at work where I didn't have to do any talking at all. So I got to get started without you guys. I'm sorry, but I just couldn't help myself. All right, so this is the Mezzo cardigan by the Make and Do crew, and it is looking so freaking cute. I am actually really excited about this cardigan, and I can't really feel how heavy it is once it's on my body, so I think that the weight will be fine. Also, I do have this problem with cardis or just long tops in general where they kind of ride up. So I'm hoping that the weight of it will help a little bit with that problem. Um, but I did frog the ribbing on the sleeves, and that's it. That's all I did during the meeting. A really nice finishing for cardis that is not ribbing is actually just 2 rows of single crochet and then 1 row of slip stitches. So I think that is what I'm gonna do. I did start the first row of single crochet across the button band and the bottom. I also want to make the sleeves a little bit longer because even though when my arm is down, it looks like it hits my wrist perfectly, as soon as I do any sort of movement with my arm, it rides right back up. I'm also not entirely sure if I want this kind of like balloony sleeve type of situation. I'm not sure. I need to figure that out. But in any case, that is all that I think I need to do on this cardi, and then it will be done. Now, the next project that I am very certain that I'll be able to finish for this video is this sweater. This is a meshy velvet sweater. Um, I did use Kayla at Chromatic Creations tutorial as a base, but it is fairly different. So I said that it was self-drafted. So this sweater is done. It is fully done. The only thing that's left is the ribbing on one of the sleeves. I think this is doable. I mean, really, if this is not doable, then what is? I really want to commit to finishing this one in this video also. This is technically my first year participating in Finish It February. I'm not actually participating in any particular sort of way. I'm just using it as an excuse to work on my whips, which was one of my 2024 knitting and crochet goals, and I didn't really do it, so it's a long time coming. All right, friends. Well, it is several days later. I think it's been like 5 or 6 days ever since I started working on this. And this is the best that I could come out with so that I could style this sweater. It came out so freaking cute. It took me way longer than I thought it would. So I decided to just do 2 rows of single crochets and then 1 row of slip stitches, and it creates a really pretty edge. Just, really cute. I don't even think it's very easily noticeable on camera, but yeah, it just gives like a really nice, delicate finish. And then I decided to make the sleeves a little bit longer, and I knew that this yarn being Trubu, I knew it was going to become a lot longer after washing. But as you can see, the sleeve is literally just past my fingertips. So I'm gonna have to take out maybe like 4, maybe even 6 rows, and then do the finishing again. But I am so happy with the way that this looks. It's just so airy, it's so pretty. Like, look at the back. It's adorable. It's such a cute cardigan. This is gonna be perfect for the summer. I also wanted to show you guys another project that I was able to finish yesterday. So, considering I'm wearing all black, I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see this hexie, but this is the second hexie wrap that I made by Shy Killstrom. And I made it in all black. I did modify it a bit so that the sleeves are a lot more close to my arm, so it's not so balloony. Because I just don't think that balloony sleeves look good on me. This was using a Big Twist Classic yarn that I had had in my stash for quite a while, and I just barely had enough to make it. I did also have the 2 rows of single crochet, 1 row of slip stitches on this one, on everywhere where a ribbing would go. This one I finished a few weeks ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago, something like that. But I was really neglecting, procrastinating on weaving in the ends and washing and drying. So now it is done. It is 100% done. I decided that the next one that I wanted to work on was this velvet mesh sweater. The one that all I needed to do was to finish the ribbing on one sleeve. So I have started it. I'm about halfway done. And hopefully I'll be able to get this done super, super quickly. I only started working on it last night. So I think, I don't want to say like, oh, I think I'll be able to finish this tonight, because that's how I felt about the white cardigan. And something that I thought I would be able to do in a single day took me like 5 days. Anyway, so that is the update for right now. And hopefully I will be able to get a lot more accomplished in the next few days. Hi friends, today is Saturday. I should really be giving you guys an update. So basically, I did finish the sweater, the sleeve. It is in this box right over here. And then I tried it on and I decided that I really, 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 really need to add a bottom ribbing to it. So I've been working on that and I'm halfway through. But then yesterday, I was out and about and was in the area of one of the 2 Joannes that are surviving, all of the Joanne stores closing in my metropolitan area. And I found this beautiful yarn that I could just not pass up. It's just so pretty. This is the Cloud Paka yarn by K&C. It is 58% baby alpaca, 28% polyamide, and 14% superwash merino wool. It is so freaking beautiful. And they only had 4 skeins of it. And you know what? I had to take in my car for repairs this week, and it was so expensive. Like so expensive. I need a little bit of a dopamine cast on. This video is taking a bit of a detour. But yeah, I just need to cast something on. I need something to make myself feel good. And also, it's been a very long time since I've had a weekend to just chill and just knit. Like, I have no other plans for today. Alright, friends, it is March 2nd, it's a Sunday, Finish It February is finally over, and I feel very proud of everything that we were able to accomplish this month. We took out 2 projects that were in hibernation for quite a while. We used the momentum to finish a project that had been finished recently, but I needed just a little push to finally weave in the ends and wash and dry it. I also had a dopamine cast on, which was super fun to start. And I've also got a little treat. Little, very little. So, the first one that we finished was this mezzo cardigan by the Make and Do crew using True yarn. I love this cardigan so freaking much. I'm so excited to wear it in the summer. It's gonna be so great. I did end up taking out a lot of rows out of the sleeves, and I did give it a finishing edge, weaved in the ends. This is fully finished again. This one I am pretty sure I originally cast on in 2022. So might have taken me 3 years or a little under 3 years to finish. So I'm really glad that we went through this exercise. And now I've got something really cute to wear for the summer. And the second one that we finished is this Hexi Wrap by Shy Kielstrom. This is a super cute Hexi Wrap pattern, so straightforward. She's got a free pattern available on her YouTube channel. This is the second one of this pattern that I made, and I'm so freaking happy with them. I made this one, as I had mentioned earlier, using a Big Twist classic yarn that I had had in my stash for quite a while. And the last project that we finished is this meshy crochet sweater that I cast on, I think, at some point in September or October, something like that, of last year. And I got really lazy with finishing one of the ribbings and one of the sleeves, and I did end up adding ribbing to the bottom, and I am so happy. This is using Lion Brand's A Star Is Born Nap Time yarn, which is a weight 3 velvet yarn. And I think this is gonna get a lot of use, and I'm very excited about that. So, as you saw, the one project that I had cast on was a cardigan using some yarn that I bought from Joann's. I will be having a Joann's final haul video because I went a little crazy after hearing the news that, in fact, all of the stores will be closing, and it's really sucks because I never feel inspired by Michael's yarn. It just always seems really boring. I do not shop at Hobby Lobby. Thankfully, in the metro area that I live in, there is a really big amount of local yarn stores available, but my entire journey with crochet initially for a few years and now knitting was really just buying stuff of Joann's. And even when Joann's in 2022 or at some point they went public, I bought a bunch of their stocks and I lost all of my money. But it didn't, I really shouldn't be doing financial decisions based on emotions, but I didn't even care. I was just so hopeful of Joann's future, and this is worst case scenario. But in any case, I bought some yarn. You saw what I made with it, and it was going really well, but I did frog it. I'm really happy of the way that cardigan was initially coming out. It did have some issues, however, and honestly it worked up so freaking fast that I'm really excited to just remake it and make it in a way that I know is gonna be really perfect. Basically, the pattern that I chose had no short rows, and it became very clear very quickly that that was going to be a little bit of a problem. Also, I want to redo it with a different needle size. This yarn was K&C Cloud Paka in black. It is a really great yarn, and it's so unfortunate that K&C is now going to be going away, because even though this is really fluffy and it looks and feels very delicate, I was able to frog that entire cardigan in maybe like half an hour. Like, it really was so easy, so freaking easy to frog. It's such a shame that this is not going to be available for much longer. If you have the opportunity to check out this yarn, if maybe it's still available at your Joann's, I would definitely recommend it. So this is the state of this. And then the final item for today, the little treat. If you have been checking out my videos for a while, you might have seen the video that I released a month ago or so, where I talked of patterns to get out of your comfort zone. It's just a long list of different type of projects that are not any sort of garment except for 2 categories, and no blankets and no shawls. And one of the patterns that I had mentioned was, I thought that it would be really fun to make a garland of bows using yarns from different projects that I've finished throughout the year, so that at the end of the year I can have a garland of finished objects. And I did start that. I actually started that several weeks ago, and this is what it's looking like. These bows are from the Sophie shawl, no, not Sophie shawl, the Sophie scarf that I made. That was the very first project that I finished this year. I casted it on December 31st or January 1st. one of those 2 days, and these are all of the yarns that I used for it. Then the very first hexie wrap that I made, I used these 2 yarns. This is the one from the black one that I just showed you. And this is the true yarn from the white cardigan. I still need to add one for this yarn. But yeah, I even included like the projects where I made knitted eyed cords. The ones where I crocheted, they're crocheted little bows. And this is what it's looking like. It's looking so cute already. And the reason why I'm including it on this video is because this is a very chill, laid-back project. I had started the I-cords for a bunch of these, but I hadn't attached them, I hadn't woven in the ends, and I did that. And that is the end of Finish It February for 2025. I really did enjoy participating in it this year. I hadn't participated in Finish It February ever before. I'll definitely do it again. That is all for this video. Like I mentioned, the next video is going to be going through all of the yarns that I purchased in my last big push for buying Joann's yarn. I focused on only yarns that are only available at Joann's. I'm still waiting for some of them to arrive in the mail, so we'll see when that happens. But anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for being here. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I hope, most of all, that I will see you in the next video. Hasta la próxima. Ciao!